Bootsie.
What's up, Jina Law? How y'all doing?
Yes, we back. You know, this is episode 3. Yep, we keeping them rolling. Episode 3, y'all. How you feel about episode 3?
Yep, it's moving.
I got something real exciting for them today. But before we get into that, you know, as usual, what you had going on today? I ain't gonna ask for the week. I'm just see what you had going on for today.
Well, today I just been working and writing a little bit. You know, I'm working on a book, so
That's a beautiful. What's the name of the book?
I'm not gonna tell you that yet. So I'll let you know later.
I can't know.
Yeah, I'll let you know later. We are partners in crime, but you know.
Oh man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I like surprises as long as it's a good one.
It's a good one. Trust me, it's gonna be a bestseller.
Well,
what you been up to?
Myself, I've been running crazy today. Running crazy. My daughter getting married, so you know.
Congratulations.
You know, doing a lot of things, putting a lot of things together for her big day.
How you feeling about that, Pops?
Oh man, she's been a bridezilla. She's just been a spoiled all her life anyway, so that's all she know. It is what it is. I'm happy for it. She got a good man. You know, he been there for you know, through thick and thin. You know, everybody had their ups and downs.
Yeah,
and downs,
for sure.
They making it happen, so I'm glad.
That's good.
So we ain't gonna prolong things. I got a real humongous legend.
Okay.
Humongous legend. Real certified kingpin. He's the guy that started that. Hey yo, alright.
Yeah.
Just to give people a little bit of who he is. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into a little things with him. But we're gonna bring him back for the full interview because you know he's riding right now. But he wanted to show me some love. Okay. And this is my brother, Unique Mecca Audio. What's good, Unique? Where you at, baby?
Everything good, fam. Everything good. You know what it is.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, you dead wrong for that fly-ass co-host, too, son. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Dead wrong for that, son. All right?
I gotta, you know, your brother gotta do it right, man. Everything we always did, we did it right, you know?
Definitely do it right. You know how you do, son. I like that piece, man. Good eye candy. Make sure the people stay focused. Besides listening to my bullshit, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
You know, I learned from my big brother, man. I learned, you know, I took a little lesson from you, a little lesson from my bro. Hey, you know, it is what it is. We making it happen. I think we lost my brother. We're gonna hit him back. We're gonna take a pause while Jack's go ahead and make that happen. But yeah, this is one of my good friends, and you know, he got some Miami ties.
Okay.
So, being that, you know, we wait for him to get back, let's get into, did you see the debate last night? You got to tell me what happened because I didn't get a chance to see it.
I did see the debate last night, and it was pretty good.
Okay.
Pence, of course, he did not abide by the rules at all.
What rules did he break?
So, you know, you only have a certain time limit. It's like 2 minutes.
Right.
And he just kept over talking, and I think the moderator had to be a Republican. So, you know, it was quite interesting to say the least. But Kamala held her own, so I was very intrigued.
They said she's official. She's a
she
beast.
she is, but look, it balances out. We needed that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Biden is a little, to me, he's a little passive. Mm-hmm. So we needed somebody that was gonna come like, nah, wait a minute. She was like, can I get my time back?
I was watching Wendy Williams today. You know, they said he had a fly on his head. They showed the fly.
For sure, because the fly smelled the BS.
That's crazy, right? So, but like she said, you know, our country going through turmoil. You might, you know, Biden's team actually fed it to her to put it up there. She was saying basically that they could have held that off and figured out some other things, but. The way you just put it, a fly like to land on some, you know.
You understand?
On some shit, man. So
right.
That's crazy. That's subliminal right there. So, what you think about it overall?
I think it was, like I said, I think it was very good. What he did was something that we learned, like I learned in college. And actually, when you debate, you don't wait and answer the people's question, right? If you have something that's really important that you want to get across, then you actually say that. And that's what he did. He never really directly answered the questions. He went back to what he wanted, the stance he wanted to make. people
Right.
that he thought was important that people needed to know, like what he and Trump was going to do, or what Trump's record was, or things such as that, instead of answering the questions.
Well, I think of stuff like that is they do things in a strategic way. And I
Yeah,
think
everything's strategic.
Trump then trained them like, man, I said what I want to say. I still made it to be the president. So maybe he's using that tactic.
I mean, look at Trump. Like, he had COVID supposedly, right? And he
Yeah.
come
I'm glad
and take
you
his
mentioned
mask
that.
straight off. All right,
Yeah, what's up with that? Give me your intake on that.
I have never seen anything
think
like
he
your
had
president.
COVID?
Let's just say that.
That motherfucker Superman, huh?
Okay, so I don't even really think he had it. I think it's all propaganda.
Me too.
And now, okay, so I initially thought, like, it ain't no way he got it, right? They say he was in the hospital, the second day working? No, he came home the second day. So the first day he was able to work from the hospital.
Right.
Have you ever known anybody with COVID that was able to be hospitalized and then work too?
No, my cousin had COVID and he had to go to the hospital 2-3 times.
And
They
did not-
sending him back. They say ain't nothing we can do for you. But that's the president. And also,
So he's supernatural?
now. Well, nah, they have the cure now.
Oh, okay. So tell me what you've learned about this cure.
He got the cure. He said,
Um,
I'm good now. No, he said I was sick. I had the COVID and I got treated. I forgot the name of it. Rogaine, something. Don't quote me on it. But he got the treatment. He said after I got the treatment, I immediately felt better and good. It's like I can breathe. So.
But he was gasping the other day when he took that mask off. Did you not hear that? When he pulled the mask off and
Did he have
the
the
photographer
medicine?
was right there, he was like, he was gasping a little
Did he
bit. So
have
I
the
was like,
medicine,
okay.
He didn't have the medicine yet. So
Well,
I'm just playing devil advocate, giving him the benefit of the doubt. But if he got the medicine, then what was, I think that was a whole marketing plan. Make sure, say the president is sick right before we introduce the medicine, and he's the one to say, I got well as soon as I took it. That shit getting ready to make billions, quadrillions, if that's a word,
of dollars.
in
Well,
real life.
look, we talking about a narcissist, so he want to be able to say he did everything.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But what about this virtual he don't want to do? Like, so next week's debate supposed to be virtual, and he's like, no, if it's virtual, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about that?
So why he don't want to do virtual? His presence must be known without virtual, huh? He got to be standing front and center in front of everybody. But nobody don't want to really be around you if you had the COVID, and they don't really know if you well or not. But they said he really didn't have it. So which one is it? I guess they ain't gonna take.
I mean, as many lies as he tell, like, who knows? Does he have it or does he not have it?
Man, that's deep right now. I don't know, but I need to figure out marketing plans like that to make zillions of dollars. Because that was a brilliant move. Because, you got to think about it. What is it? 200,000 in the U.S.?
Yeah.
And that actually died from it?
That actually died. And then he actually had released a comment the other day stating that, we just gonna, it's gonna be thousands or more that's gonna die of the flu, but we've learned how to deal with the flu, so we just gonna learn how to live with COVID, and people gonna die, and they just gonna die.
What
So
did
how
I
do you
tell
release a comment like that?
What did I tell you? It's looking like the COVID going to be around because they figuring out how to monetize it, how to make the medicine, and just like the food. What I told you. See,
I mean, I agree with you.
thinking ahead of
Like,
my time.
look, if they can monetize it, that's what they're gonna do. But then the next question is, are you gonna take that medicine? Are you gonna take the vaccine? Are you gonna take the medicine? Like, I don't know. It's so many unanswered questions.
Oh man, that's bananas. Well, I hope Well, they saying they're gonna give it away for free. That's a good thing.
But then they only have 300,000 doses.
Didn't they say 3,000 or is it 300,000? I must.
Even if it's 300,000, like,
Still,
how are they
still-
gonna determine?
They're gonna have to make more.
So if
And
your
the way
money ain't right,
the
you
way they
ain't getting it.
acting is it takes a long time to make it, I guess, right? It should be able to be made like that once they figured it out, unless they running out of trees and the berries to make it,
So listen, your president knew about this in January, right?
right?
And didn't let us know that he knew about it until March.
Well, your president didn't let us know until March, so what you mean?
I'm just saying.
What's the problem? They can't get enough to make the antidote? they can't get enough ingredients. What's the problem? Because it should be enough to get everybody straight. But was it 7 million people in the United States that actually caught it as well? 7 million caught it.
200,000 died.
And we are in the lead.
Right.
Of
And they're
having
saying
COVID,
what
but
by
we're the most
December?
powerful state,
Most country, right? By December, they're saying they're predicting like with the flu season coming on, they're predicting like 400,000 or some
Wow.
300,000 or 400,000. I
that's
think they're
because it's
expecting it to double if they don't
it's
have
getting
a
cold.
vaccine. Yeah, with the flu.
But why? If we staying in the house, with the flu, that'll be COVID and the flu together. You dead. Straight like that. That don't even make sense. That's tough.
Yeah.
Is we getting Unique back on the line? Super producer Jax. Yeah, we're gonna try him again.
But what I do know, you guys have got to get out here and vote. North Carolina's
Yes.
last day to register is tomorrow. Guys, please, not only vote early. Early voting starts October 15th.
Right.
Get out and vote in person because this is a serious election and your life literally depends on it. Trust me.
And if y'all just now getting this late, make sure next time you get a chance to vote, please register. I was lazy with doing it, but I had to do it, you know. So it's very important. My mom's called me and made sure she sent me. I think it was NC vote or something.
.gov, I think.
Something she sent me, and it was that simple and that easy. So
we will actually post it on both of our Instagrams as well as the Street Knowledge Podcast Instagram tonight to make sure you guys have the information because tomorrow, again, is the last day to register.
right. So make sure y'all do it, man. 'Cause,
Definitely.
you know, our lives definitely depend on it. So y'all let us know how y'all feel. Hit us with some comments and, you know, keep us abreast with what's going on out there in the world, man. We would like to know, you know, we don't know everything. Some things we miss. But voting is very, very important. So make sure y'all, you know, y'all jump on that and get to it ASAP. So you said you want to talk about a few things about domestic violence. I think that's a great topic. But where you want to attack it at? From which angle right now?
Well, so
'Cause got
I
a
mean,
few
I just
things.
really wanted people to know, like, this is because so this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month,
Right.
but it's also Domestic Violence Month as well. And sometimes one will overshadow the other, and because domestic violence is such
So
a
this is
serious
domestic
subject.
violence month too? Why they do it at the same time?
I mean, like you have a lot of things like HIV/AIDS, and I can't remember what's one of the cancers is the same month. So I mean, it's only 12 months, so you're gonna have to like double up on some things. You know what I'm saying?
So domestic violence consists of men beating up on women
And
or
women beating up on
women
men.
beating up
I
on
mean, domestic violence is more than just physical, guys. So like.
men. Right. That's what we need to let them know.
Yeah, domestic violence is also verbal, emotional. It's a place in Durham. I know that you guys a resource that you guys can contact, and I'll actually have that information for you all as well for our next episode, where you can contact them if you feel in danger, if you need somewhere for you and your children to go. And they also have not only shelter, food, and clothing. They also have a therapist on site if you need to get away fast, you know.
That's a beautiful
So
thing.
yeah, it's serious.
One thing I don't like and I don't accept is a man hitting on a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst thing you can ever do. Hit on women, beat old people up, and harm children.
I don't like either one of those
That's
either.
that's the whole thing. None of that goes together. None of it. Any man, especially if you are able to overpower a person. I don't even like when a man bully a person. You know, I was listening to the Queen's Flip with the homie JoJo Capone,
Right.
and he was talking about how he don't like bullies. And you know, he's a dude. He say, I'm the bully that beat up bullies. Meaning he only bully a bully.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those are the only ones that need to be bullied.
Right.
So that was like, that's crazy to me. But for you to hit on a woman that you know you can beat, what do you get out of that? But some of it is control, and some men is really weak minded, and a woman need to be able to uh, dissect that early in a relationship if a man is like that, because that's dangerous.
But
So,
that goes back to what we were talking about last episode when we were talking about the women that are glorified side chicks, right?
right?
If your self esteem is already broken down, then you see all these red flags where you like, oh well, he'll change, and everybody thinking that WAP gonna change a man, but
Right.
you better have more than WAP.
What's gonna change?
You better have more than WAP, ladies.
What's a WAP? That's some old new terminology. A WAP, a fat butt or something?
You know what WAP is.
I don't know. Good WAP?
Okay,
Some good-
well, they say it's good WAP. Hopefully it ain't bad WAP.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I hope y'all know what you're talking about. But yeah, good WAP might make a motherfucker go crazy though.
Well, you need more than WAP to keep a real
them-
man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
First of all, you can't
Real man
keep
keep
anybody. They gonna
himself.
keep themselves.
Yeah,
That's
I was
right.
about to say that. Real man keep himself. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa with the women. Some women like a man for money, and they think that money will make the world go round. As far as I don't want to say it. When they think a man got money, they think that their whole world gonna change, which it will if done correctly. The man is into you,
Right.
And all that. He gotta be into you. So
Right.
But I know a woman that don't. I know women don't like a broke man. I would definitely say get you somebody that's successful to have something.
Right.
But if the money is on the mind, that's where you go wrong too, because you ain't worried about his mental.
Right.
Now you stuck with a guy with some money, but the nigga crazy as hell.
Right.
Now he gonna beat the shit out you. You ain't going no motherfucker.
Right. And then buy you a
Then
bag.
buy you a bag. Then he gonna make it right. With you got a bag.
Right.
a
And
black
that's
eye.
crazy.
I call that the BB, bag the black eye.
Right.
That ain't good.
And you stuck because you want that money.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's never good. So
Mm-mm.
you get with a person for their mental first, but you still would want to see and make sure that they are doing things. They don't have to have a lot of money, even they got some type of money. If you like the person, like them for that. But I know no woman want to be with a broke man. A man don't want a weak-minded woman.
Right.
So it's the same thing. But you got to get with a woman that has some mental as well. Because if you find out later on that she crazy, now you don't want to be around her. Or
I think
she's
you got to get
wilding
with
out.
somebody that matches you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. But you got to find it out though. Sometimes it's you're too busy lusting over what you want. And I don't mean it just gotta be about sex. It's just about material stuff that people lust over.
yeah.
And then they get caught up in that world. So, but I don't. If I had some homeboys that hang around me and I know that they beat up their woman, they couldn't hang with me.
Right.
You my boy and all that. But if you beat up the woman that make love to you, make you feel good, and cook for you, and you beat her up, I can't stand a chance. Anything you might do anything to me, and that's in real life.
That's true.
So I got to I gotta watch a person like that. So I couldn't have that. If you don't take care of your kids, you can't hang around.
Yeah.
But if you not in a position to actually take care of your kids, but you are trying, and I see you trying, then that's cool, because I'm gonna be able to lend a hand. I grew up with, being taken care of, me and my two brothers. We ain't never ever
Right.
had a problem. We got our boy back on the line. We're trying to get Unique back for y'all. But yeah, that's the worst thing on this planet. Old people, women, and kids. I don't agree with none of that stuff
Yeah.
at all. So this is a good month. So I was thinking, every month I did something one time. I did a drive for yeah, go ahead and get them on for the cancer.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I
For
did
breast
a drive
cancer
for
awareness.
breast cancer. Yeah, I did that. So I did a drive for them. All the proceeds went to
One of the organizations.
one of the organizations, right? So my thing is, the Susan B. Anthony, she runs the whole
Yeah, for breast
thing,
cancer.
but she got McDonald's, she got all the top franchises.
Right. So you want to do something for maybe a local one? You know, Duke has a cancer center.
No, I would love that. I'm just wondering why they ain't found a cure yet with all that type of money that they get.
I think just like any other disease, like it resurrects, you know, like different amongst different people. Like, so say for instance, like COVID, right? You know how for COVID, some people are able to like get over it and some people
Yeah.
are dying.
Right.
So I think it all depends on, so that's why they can't get a handle on it. It's
I
because,
need you to hold that thought because I need you to enlighten me on that because I'm just curious. All that money go, I want to know where the money going. We got my boy back. Unique, what's goody? You can hear me?
Yeah. What up? What they got? Whatever.
What's
Whatever,
going on?
son.
You live
What up?
wiring. You live wiring right now. You having a ball.
Yeah,
Where
nah,
you
my
at?
man asked me what I wanted to drink. Nigga, get whatever. You bring me out here, nigga. You treat me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Where you at right
Yeah,
now?
what up? Oh, they got me in Jersey. There's some little joint out of Jersey. You know what I mean? Regina's, I think it's called. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up. They love you out there. One of my peoples hit me up and told me that you was at a cookout out there. She said everybody was coming over there surrounding you, showing you mad love. I said, yeah, they love me. They love my boy.
I came out here. You know, we used to come out here doing the rink days. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Deep.
Yeah.
We used to come up there deep, 4-5 cars deep.
Exactly. But that's where I'm at. I'm out here now by Bergenfield, Teaneck area. You know what I mean?
Okay, no doubt.
Mm.
Well, my co-host, her name is Jina Law. She got some ties down there in Miami. She grew up down
what
there
part
a
of
little
Miami,
bit.
Jenna? What part?
so you know where Sunny Isles is?
What you say?
Sunny Isles.
I ain't here, Boots.
Sunny Isles.
Sunny Owls.
You know where that
now
is?
I'm down in Carroll City, Liberty City.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I
Okay,
know
you know what
about.
I mean?
No. I know about Carroll
I'm in the
City.
hood.
Yeah.
That fancy part you just mentioned ain't for good boys like
No.
me, you know?
Look. I know about
Stay in
Carroll
my lane,
City.
You know what I mean? I go to the hood. All that other stuff I don't do.
Yeah, I know about
This is
Carroll
me, man.
City.
I ain't videotaping you. This is me. Yeah, no, this is me. I got you. No, I ain't videotaping them. I don't care about them whack ass people. Yeah, what's up?
They be crazy.
It's my boy. My
That
boy.
nigga, no, this me. Nigga, I'm the star. Nigga, fuck them hoes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But no disrespect, Jenna. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So yeah, I know Carroll City though, but I know Overtown. You know Overtown?
Huh?
Overtown?
I came here for nothing, son.
Overtown?
Oh, Overtown. Okay, Overtown over there by
Yeah.
the and all that.
Yeah, my
That's
dad's
now you talking
company.
about the hood.
Yeah. My dad built a company over there.
You know what I mean? Yeah, those are the places I go over there, 15th Ave, back in the day, and 62nd. I went through there the other day when I first came home. You know, I had to touch base with Mom Dukes. So I ran through the old neighborhood where Bunky Brown and the Booby Boys and all them used to be.
Ah,
You know what
I know. Yeah, I know a little bit about that story.
All right, so you know about the Booby Boys and all that, and Bunky Brown and all them.
Yeah, Ross used to run with them, right? When he was a little,
Yeah.
when he was little. They were a
Okay,
little older.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and my man Travis just came home too. He from down there. Everybody know Big Trav. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a little interview with him on my joint. You know, over there, Unique Mecca Audio and YouTube and Instagram. You know Travis Bootsie? You ever heard of Big Trav from down there?
Nah.
Okay, yeah. Back in the day when me and you was doing our thing in New York, when I was going down to Miami too, we had a dude down there named Big Trav. You know, Travis.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he was putting in his little work down there, putting people in the trunk and all that. You know, he put his work in.
Yeah.
He a bad boy.
Yeah, Big Trav, he sound like one. Big Trav.
Yeah. I ran into him over there at Coleman Medium. He came there for a minute, and we both got put out at the same time. They sent him over to South Carolina and me out to Victorville.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, but things right. I like your show. You know what I mean? Tell your co-host stop teasing all the men. You know what I mean? Looking all cute, doing what she do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit.
You definitely gonna get the views for that.
You goddamn right. Gotta get them viewing in. Gotta have something on by my side. For real.
You know what I mean? You got the lyrics and she got the looks. You can't lose with that.
You goddamn right. Ain't nothing changed, bro. Nothing. I was just
but
feeling
let me know when you ready. You know I'm here for you 100, son. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know.
All
I
right?
was just letting her know we was just gonna get a little whiff, and then we gonna bring you back for the full blown interview, man.
Whatever.
I
You
already
know,
know.
I'm here for you 100, homie. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
you ain't. I
But like I
already
said,
know.
just let them know. Go cop the book, Roaring Harlem at roaringharlem.com, and they can follow me on YouTube at Unique Mecca Audio. And you already know Bootsie family. We all family. You know, I'm
Yeah,
getting ready to
Definitely.
right.
drop the new Kevin Giles Child's joint probably tomorrow. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
I'm gonna be
Give y'all a
checking
little
that.
something. You know?
No
Hey,
doubt.
hey, let me know when you coming up so me and you can sit down and do something for both of our joints. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. All right. I'm doing that
All
ASAP.
right.
I got you,
You
bro.
look real good. Hey, yo, I only got one request, right?
What's that?
You hear me?
I'm listening.
Zoom in on your co-host. Let me see her for 1 second, and then I'm good.
He, he,
Yeah, man. But you know what? I'm patient, so I'm gonna wait my turn like everybody else. You know
all
what I mean?
right then. You.
Everybody got to wait to look. Huh?
Yeah. Exactly. I got you.
All right.
You know I
All right.
love
Well,
you,
you know you
boy.
ain't gonna get nothing but the best. You know I love you, homie. Go ahead and do what you do. Whenever you ready, hit me up. All
Say
right.
no more. I got you. That's what's
All
up.
right. One.
All right.
All
One.
right.
Be safe.
No
Be
doubt.
safe.
Yeah, that guy right there.
He is funny.
Wire. He'll never stop.
That's
Even
good
in
stuff
his
though.
sleep.
His energy is really,
Even in
really
his
good.
sleep, he doing that. This guy used to wake me up every morning. This nigga went and bought like 4-5 four-wheelers, the big boy joints.
What?
In New York City. and gave me one. He gave me one of them. And so, you know, in New York, you gotta have somewhere to park them joints. We park them in the garage and all that, but I used to keep mine up under my window, chained up. Every morning he called and waking me up. Yo, I'm downstairs. Let's go. 9, 10 in the morning just to ride four-wheelers, man. And you know, him, it never stopped. After the four-wheelers up, go take your shower. We getting ready to hit the joint tonight. We going to Queens. After the Queens joint. And then, oh, you never heard about the Club 2000?
I don't think
Legendary,
so.
legendary club. He bought Luke up, Uncle Luke.
He from Harlem
Bunch
too,
of
right?
girls. Who, Uncle Luke?
No,
Oh,
Luke from.
Unique, yeah, Unique. He's really from Jamaica.
Okay.
But he moved from Jamaica and he was in Queens, and then he had Miami ties, and he bought his mom's a house in Miami. But
Okay.
Harlem is where he did a lot of his big boy movement. So his story is crazy. Do you all remember the girl that was on the Ebony magazine? And I want to say President Clinton gave her a pardon. She had
What was
got
her name?
life. I want to say it was Amber Smith, Amber something. I should have asked him just now. But don't worry, we're going to get all that for his interview.
Okay,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? So it give you time to do your research and all that.
Yeah, because I want to know who is Amber and what
She
is
was
what is his
brother's-
ties?
She was his
ties?
brother's girlfriend.
Okay.
So she didn't know, about she was bringing drugs up and down the highway. And the feds was saying that she did know. And she was just a regular girl just like you, but rolling with her man. So he passed away. He got killed. They say in the feds, allegedly, the feds killed him. Killed his brother. And they gave her life.
Wow.
First time ever in jail, anything. So President Clinton gave her pardon and got her out.
Oh, that's
Out of
good.
jail, yeah. So, when you get a chance, Google, I'll get a real name for you.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
you can do your research.
Wow.
But we're gonna bring my boy back, and we're gonna get crazy with the interview.
Yeah, I can see that already.
Yeah, you're gonna get first-hand action, what was really going down, and he can't wait to, speak his mind, and he can do it now because he did life plus 20, and he gave the life back. So he did his time. Ain't nothing they can say or do to him, and that's it. That's the most important thing.
So is the book about that? What is the
It's-
book about?
Yeah, this is basically about his Harlem stories.
Okay.
And ties with a lot of people. How he started Club 2000. He started Club 2000 with basically from scratch. It was some Spanish. It was a Dominican club,
Gotcha.
and he took over a night there, and on a Wednesday. And that shit was packed like it's a Friday and Saturday. All the celebrities come. Puff,
Wow.
Mary J. Blige, you name them, they've been through there. On the strip for him. Put a lot of people in perspective. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk about that also.
You guys make sure you go out and get his book, A Roar in Harlem.
Exactly.
A Roar in Harlem.
Got to get that book, man. Took my boy to Queens Flip. After that, the book started selling off the shelves, man. So he was real happy and proud of that. So I was glad to be a part of it, to take him somewhere
Definitely.
to actually make it happen. Because that guy right there, when I got locked up, which I told you I got locked up in '92.
Right.
I was facing 60 years. And my bail was $1 million bail, and he was coming to bail me out. So he was talking to my mother on the phone. They was communicating. So I'm waiting for the day. My bag's packed. I'm ready to roll out.
Right.
$1 million bail.
Because all you needed was $100K though, right?
Nah, he's coming to pay the whole $1 million to get me
But
out.
why? When you don't have to?
Because back then we ain't knowing about bondsmen and all that in New York and
okay.
Maryland. So I learned bondsman stuff here. New York, we always paid bails and all that straight out.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't know nothing about that. So my mom's is waiting, and then I'm calling every second I get. He ain't got there yet. She like, nah, baby, he ain't got it yet. He ain't call you? Nope. So I'm like, damn, my nigga done turned his back on me. Damn. I might as well kick my feet up. So I'm like, but it just don't sound like him.
Right.
So, you know, where I was at, they was railroading black people. I'm going to do a movie about that. It's called Route 13. You come through the back way, Route 13, the police standing, they parked right before you get you're in Maryland right before you get to the Virginia state line.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody black or Puerto Rican, Spanish, whatever, if you look black and you was white, they pulling you over. And they searching your car illegally. They don't care who you is. A lawyer, they searched a lawyer car one time, and they said, all right, do you mind if we search? He said, nah, they didn't even know he was a lawyer. Mind if we search? He was like, nah, just let me get my ticket and leave. He said, I already got my ticket, so I'm leaving.
Mm-hmm.
They rushed him, threw him on the car, told him, nah, you ain't going nowhere. We searching this motherfucker anyway.
Wow.
Come to find out he was a lawyer. That's just one story. Police got killed from, pulling cars over. They was pulling over fugitives. One of the officers that actually arrested me, he got killed because they was doing things unlawfully. So anyway, one of my guys I see coming through, I'm like, oh shit, this nigga from my neighborhood. He coming in, we talking to him, he went through the same process we went through, the legal search, all that. And he was like, yo, that's crazy, what happened to your brother Unique, your boy? I said, what you mean what happened? He was like, the feds got him. Oh, they jumped out on him, crazy.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
Like, no wonder they didn't.
He didn't come and get
He
you.
ain't come to get me. The feds, this lady, her name Miss Cologne, been had a hard on for this nigga for the longest, trying to get him. And she's one of the people that just anybody in Harlem that she know getting some money, she gonna be on your neck. And he was one of them because he was at that time he was one of the biggest ever did it. So that's how I found out the feds had grabbed him. So I'm like, definitely this gonna be home for a while. So I took mine to trial and blew and got my time, did my time, came home. He's just now coming home from that incident.
Wow.
So it's probably 4 months now. He been home. He did 26.
Ooh.
So his story gonna be good. Queens Flip didn't get to attack everything that he could have asked him, so we get the opportunity to do that on the next go round.
He definitely got a story. 26 years?
Yeah,
My God.
26 years in an underground jail where they got El Chapo at right now, but he was one of the first that ever did it. That ever actually was in the prison. It was brand new when they put him in there, and he did a lot of time in there. You don't come out for nothing. But also he's one of the guys when he said he was going through something like when the war was going on, East Coast, West Coast. So, in there, he said he got into it with a dude from L.A., and the dude from L.A. was looking at him like he wanted to beef or something. So he told him, well, what you want to do then? That's the free world. You want to go to war up in here and die for some shit that's going on out there that we ain't got nothing to do with? And him and the guy chopped it up, patched it up. And basically, the guy told him, yeah, Big don't need to go out there because they basically got something on his head. And he called Biggie Smalls' bodyguard, which is a good friend of his, named Big Gene, and told him, yo, niggas got a hit on homie and them. Don't go out there. But Puff didn't listen. And Gene talks about that in his podcast. Puffy didn't listen to Unique Mecca audio, and he's talking about it. It's real big when you get a chance to check
know
out
how
Gene.
I feel about that whole industry. I would not say what I want to say, but it's so much to say.
It's really street shit. The
It
industry
is so much
is
to
the
say.
next version of streets,
Let's just say that.
and it's sad because the good
Nobody's
guys,
your friend. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. There's the good guys that just want to do music and chill, they got to get caught up with the gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, you know, it's gangsters still in that music industry. When you getting a lot of money, they want some of it. Period.
And they don't want you to rise, so.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. So, but
it gets deep, guys.
it's very deep. We're going to get deep once we do a full interview. So.
Oh, man, let me tell you. I listened to Jaguar last night.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you this chick, I was like, okay. Some of the things that she released about some people in the industry, I would have never, ever.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah.
some people just ready to die.
Yeah, I heard that on the on K97.5 morning show. What's that?
Ooh.
Morning Hustle. They was saying like she's talking about Mary J. Blige.
What? She was talking about, she said, like, and I already knew that the industry was full of herpes, right? But she said, like, 90% of the industry
Really?
is, like, got herpes, right? So I was like, well,
How would she
damn,
know
that
that?
takes me out of
How would she know that? Though?
I don't know. Well, she's been in the industry. Look how long she's been in the industry,
How
though.
would she know who got herpes though? I mean, she got.
Well, no, not necessarily. Like, I know a
just
couple
asking.
people that got it and I ain't got it.
But no, listen what I'm saying. I'm saying 90%. She said got it.
Because she's
She
like,
gotta
she
know
guesstimating, I'm
that's-
sure. Like, okay, like, and because, you know, in the industry, kind of like, people messing with each other.
Right.
Some stuff be going on behind the scenes. Like,
It was something else.
you
they
know,
was
it's a
going
lot
on.
of blackmailing going on. Like,
Right.
getting you in an awkward position and you don't know nothing about it and you wake up and bam,
It was
I'm
something
in that
else.
awkward position.
Oh yeah, that's nasty.
Well, it had, well,
That's fucked up.
look,
So everybody going wrong.
look.
Everybody going wrong in the industry.
I don't know.
That's deep.
It seems like a lot of people going raw in the world. So,
Well,
look, let's just
why
say,
you say that? Does everybody having kids?
I mean, like, I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm
They were
just
saying
now getting out
something
here on this
else.
dating scene. I've never dated in my life, so I'm just trying to, you know, feel my way through. I'm just saying, like, people just doing things. They doing a little much
Right.
for me.
Yeah. You've been married for a long time.
All
so-
my life.
Right. Damn.
I ain't never been out there.
God damn. You a virgin all over again. God damn, you are a newborn. Damn.
And I ain't trying to be
You right.
tainted by this crazy world.
But hey,
I'm trying to keep it pure.
it's a lovely thing. You need to have more women around like you. But you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
But yeah, you gotta listen to Jaguar's whole thing. It definitely will give you an appreciation for truth.
Yeah. Well, do you like what she doing, or you think she just being messy? Because they saying she being messy.
I think that some of it she could have withheld. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
She's telling her.
You know,
what
as
is
a-
it? A book or just she just?
she did a book too, but this was just I actually listened to her podcast, but she did a book as well.
Right. Well, I gotta listen to that.
Like,
man.
personally, you know, but I still live by code. I believe that, like, even if me and you don't talk anymore, we ain't friends no more.
Right.
I believe in certain things it's just stay.
Yeah, leave it
You know what
alone.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
people don't live like that no
Got plenty
more.
of stuff I could say about people that I
Yeah,
ain't
but
cool with,
what's the point though?
Yeah,
Like,
I
even
ain't-
her attacking Mary.
Right.
Mary is so well liked.
Right.
Like, what's the point? What
Right.
are you getting out of that? You know what I'm
She trying to
saying?
get some money because the bitch must be broke.
I don't know that she's broke,
And I
but
don't call women bitches. Only call it bitch if you are being a bitch.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's just two different things.
Yeah, I don't know if she's
Women,
broke.
Women, and they are bitches. You know what I'm saying? But for you to talk about another highly respected woman, and even if y'all went through something, that's just messed up. Why? Like, what are you getting out of that? So
I think
it's gotta
she's
be about money.
traumatized.
Yeah, you gotta be about money, and you're mad that she probably don't deal with you or hang out with you, associate with you.
Right.
That's the only that's just another form of hate.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
agree.
need to talk about nobody else. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. I don't care what a nigga did. Even could have punched me in the face.
Right,
we done
right.
Fought, did all that. It's over with. That's it. I don't got to talk about what you did. Now, if I'm talking with somebody that's neutral, me, that knows me and you, we might have a conversation about.
I don't even know if I have a
Things you
conversation
did.
about that. You know why? Because I'm not even gonna make you relevant. You know what I'm saying? Especially if
Well,
I'm
this-
doing my
But
thing.
what I'm saying, like, we all, like, was family at one point in time.
Right.
Basically, you kind of know stuff.
What
That's the
happened,
only
right.
way it'd be talked about. But I wouldn't just bring up nothing that we done went through, and I gotta say something to this person about it because it is really relevant.
Right.
What's the relevancy about talking about what the person did? I ain't gonna get no money from it. I ain't gonna get a check. So I don't
It's
care.
not helping
but
anybody.
Then again, depends what you're saying and who you talking about. So she talking about some people that will get a check.
She talking
They
about some
all
people
over
that
the
she can
radio.
end up losing her head too.
Yeah, exactly. They don't care. Wendy Williams kind of did it. Puff was mad at her. Went crazy. Was ready to try to fight her and all
I don't
that.
get it though. I don't have time for that. Like I think
She
that's
trying to pull a
negativity.
Wendy Williams, man. That's old. Everybody, that don't move. That don't work for everybody, man.
But you see what happened to Wendy after she like came out like smashed bashing everybody and stuff.
Yeah, Puff was ready to get at. A lot of people was ready to get at Wendy though. Like she was like kind of scared for her life, I want to say, or scared like somebody might have caught up with her.
Ain't it crazy how much we love this industry though?
Yeah.
Like I love this industry,
What part
but
you
it's a
love about it?
crazy ass industry.
What part you love about this industry?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I like connecting people. I like to see like I get so much music sent to me, and sometimes I just pray and I'm like, God, if I had the platform, like I would really help this kid because I have to look at all my relationships and I have to say, okay, I can't waste my time. Like say for instance, if I'm gonna send you somebody's music, I'm only gonna send you music to help. If it's gonna help somebody, I'm only gonna send you the music though that I know you probably gonna listen to because you don't want to burn that relationship or have. I don't ever want the person, like, let's just say if I send it to Kane or Flo or somebody like that, I don't want it to be like, well, Jina just sending me something else. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know if I call you, if I text you, if I send you something, it's because I know it's something. You know what I'm saying? I don't bother people outside of that.
Right, no doubt.
So I do like building relationships with people if I can help you. I like a lot of these guys that's coming out and girls. They see all the glitz and glamour and they think they can have it overnight, but they don't understand number one, like how serious and the work ethic, right?
Yeah.
So they listen to me, so I love telling them about that. I just had a kid in the salon the other day with his mom, right? And I gotta let you listen to his music. It's pretty good.
Okay.
And I was just telling him, I said, the first thing that you need to know is work ethic is so important. And anything negative you gotta weed out. But the next thing you need to know is I don't care who try to give you whatever deal, you need to own your masters. Period.
Right. That's right.
I don't care what they try to sell you.
That's right. You better. That's
So-
longevity for your kids. When they get older.
Exactly.
They play a snippet of it on a commercial. That's a check.
Yep, exactly.
Quick.
You know I know about that.
I know that's
It's
right.
what.
You better know anything about
So
a check.
like so in like saying even sitting in the studio like with artists, like I love that. I love just watching them work and being a part of that whole
process.
the whole
Definitely.
energy of it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
It's definitely a good
So
feeling. It's a good
and watching them grow.
Yeah, and then when something actually happened big for it, usually they're part of the history. You know?
Yeah.
And that's what I like as well. I like being a part of something. And I'm the type of person that'll help somebody do something, and I don't even ask for nothing. I don't want no
Right.
money. I try to help as much as possible too. I've done it for a long time, but sometimes it's a time where a person got to invest in themselves too.
Definitely.
That's the part where cats is not understanding. I'm the type of guy, I invest in myself for years. I've done it. I've spent
Right.
$100,000 for this, $30,000 for that.
Right.
Like it's on paper written, but and me doing all that, I learned the game. Because I didn't really know. I didn't have nobody really teaching me. I had a few cats that knew the game, and I had to manage my company. Some of them kind of messed up money, but by the things messing up is a way for me to learn.
The experience,
soak up all the energy and the information and all that. So I'm not mad at it right now. A lot of things paying off. I'm rolling with my boy Wale. We doing Empire. So, running with my brother Dame, I made money with that. Made money doing the Paid in Full. I actually helped put the movie together, me and my brother Jay Black. So I didn't know it was going to be a classic that it is. So
It's
I was
definitely a
part of that.
classic.
Yes, and God bless the dead, my brother Big L, McGruff. I watched all of their process.
Mm-hmm.
So and I'm only saying that to say, people, when you want to get out there, you got to put together a budget. You can't think you're going to spend $1,000
This is true.
or $2,000 and then that's when it stops. Then nobody don't hear your music no more.
Right.
And then you want to try to come and catch up again.
Right.
Now, if that's the only money you got, you do it. Try to hurry up and get some more money, or try to do something that's probably don't cost money, but you know, at least a little bit effective until you build your money back up. Don't let it sit, because if you let it sit, people gonna get, they gonna like, well, I heard that last week, but it died out.
Right.
Once you die down, it's a wrap. It's just like
it's
a rapper.
hard to come back.
That's
Yeah.
a poppin'. That's like a big star. Once he get quiet or she get quiet, after a while, people gonna like, where they was at? Unless they come back and reinvent themselves and come back with a, you know, with a mega hit, or it'll go either way, and then the career is done. So it goes like that for an artist that's trying to come up. So
right.
You got to keep your foot in it. Consistency sells everything.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're selling. Shoestrings. You keep them
Yeah.
shoestrings flowing with that same name behind it.
What?
And when you look around,
That's
everybody
right.
gonna want a pair of shoestrings.
Yep. Just keep putting it out there, putting it in front of somebody.
Exactly.
Somebody gonna say yes.
Exactly.
Always.
So, you know, that's the advice I give to industry people, man. But I love the industry too. I'm just like you. I love doing this shit.
I love it. I ain't even got to
I
sleep or
love
eat, man. I'm gonna tell you what.
Exactly. I love creating, man. I love making new things. I love when an artist is definitely focused on his craft and he working with me or she working with me. I can definitely put my all into that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
if you once you see them putting their all into, because I had worked with artists before though, like trying to reinvent an artist that was like crushing it back in the day, right? And I was working harder than him. I said, hold up,
Yeah. They think that you're supposed to do everything. Exactly.
nah, this ain't. Yeah, you got to know your own worth though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you know, like especially when young ladies, you don't have to sleep with nobody in the industry to make it to build or continue to climb the ladder.
Right.
But you gotta work your behind off. Like if you ain't sleeping with nobody, and I don't suggest you should sleep with anybody, you really have to bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be willing to be consistent and to grind. But you can do it.
That's a fact. It's and you know, that's coming from a man. It ain't. My thing is, if I was to sleep with you, any woman I work with a male. Never. That's family. I work with May's sister, which is his twin Stace. Family. New artist that we're working with, Bree. She on my brother's new song. G. It's called what is it called? G something. I work with another artist out of Fayetteville. Long story short, never went there. Never tried. Never none of that. Now, there's a such thing as who said that if I was to like date one of them, it would really have to be on some serious. It couldn't be a point where, you know, you looking good to me in the studio. Let's, you know, we leave here, we're gonna start, you know, do sexual acts and all that. If it happens like that, it won't be nothing.
Right.
It won't be nothing. Because building anything can definitely happen. That's where power couples come from. You see rappers and you know, big like Jay-Z or Beyonce or, you know, who now? Moneybagg and his girl, Lil Baby and his girl, but Lil Baby and his girl come from a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
and they
that-
come from different
that
walks, but
that
entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that don't really count because he already started with her. But if that was to happen, you know, it's just a maintaining thing. Don't turn it into like no sexual thing, because
Right.
that's where it all goes to the left at. Because now it's like y'all can't really do what y'all want to do, because now y'all gonna be worrying about each other when you in the studio, when he out the studio, when he away. You know, if y'all had to understand it from the beginning, then it wouldn't happen like that. So a lot of women, that's where they lose focus at. They be so starstruck on that person that they want to get on, and they think giving him something is gonna keep them in the door. 9 times out of 10, he gonna look at you like he look at everybody else. So that's my jewels to the women.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because it happens all the time. But then you got some couples that they get together and they never look back. So it is what it is. But that you told them the most powerful thing. Don't do none of that just to get on. So
No.
and I've seen you around 50 million. I don't know nobody. That's why I said, hey, I need a good co-host. Somebody.
Say it a little louder. Don't cover your mouth when you say that.
Dignity is intact. They can hear me loud and clear.
I'm messing
They
with
dignity
you.
intact. So Yeah, and I thought about it, like, yeah, when you somewhere that connects and make moves, I don't know nothing bad, never heard nothing bad, nothing. And if I did, still none of my business. But anything you do is being done respectfully. So that's my whole point. And that's the key to women being successful out here. You know
Definitely.
What I'm saying? Some of them get a coochie up, whatever, and they be successful. So I ain't mad at them either. But
No, I'm not mad at them.
Whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat.
Right.
You know? It is what it is. But this industry is a game that's very, very tricky.
It's
very
definitely
powerful.
chess.
Definitely. And it's 90% business.
Yeah.
It's only 10% music. And that's another thing where artists go wrong. They think because they're artists that you need them. Nah. I could take somebody from nothing. I can go get a bum off the street. If they can rap, put clothes on him or her, put them in the booth, and that'd be a whole nother person when y'all see him in the video or see her in the video. And just do the business. It's about pushing the buttons, building relationships, radio station, bloggers. You got to get your personal assistant.
Yep, marketing is everything.
Definitely.
Marketing is everything.
So if you ain't doing marketing and promotion right and building with those people that can actually make it happen for you, that's where you're going wrong at. And when you get too big-headed, after you start getting a nice little buzz, that's where you're going to go wrong.
That's where you go wrong, for sure.
Lose every time. Every time. And not only that, that shows your loyalty ain't intact. So karma catch up with you one way or the other.
Yeah, definitely. Stay humble, because I tell you one thing, like not being humble will make you go down faster than anything in the world. You always got to stay humble, because the tables can turn at any time.
Exactly.
So
nobody would want to deal with you once they know you like that.
Yeah, and once your name get out, like, people don't want to deal with you. The industry is so much smaller than people think it is. Small. Let me tell you.
Very small. So you think you're doing something, getting away with it?
Yeah.
Really, you're not.
Don't burn one bridge. The best thing to do is, if you got a problem or whatever, keep your mouth shut, keep it moving. Exactly. But don't burn no bridges now.
Exactly. So before we get up out of here, I want to go back to that breast cancer thing we was talking about.
Yeah, definitely. Breast cancer and the domestic violence, or just the breast cancer?
I think we touched up good enough on domestic violence. Don't hit on no women. If somebody hit mine, I'm going to jail. That's quick. You hit my daughter, I'm going to jail.
Somebody hit me, they going to hell.
Nah, goddamn right. You touch my mama, I'm going to jail.
Okay, so your breast cancer.
But yes, like I said, Susan B. Anthony, she been doing it for years. I'm trying to figure out where the money going to.
I really do think they are researching. I believe that. I can't say for sure, because I'm not like on the board of her organization, nor am I on the board of any breast cancer or cancer organization. But I do believe that that they are trying to research, and you got to understand, like, different depending on your ethnicity. I'm sorry, I'm acting like I can't speak tonight. Yeah. But depending on your ethnicity, you know what I'm saying? It has a lot to do with how that cancer plays a part on your body too, Right. So it's so many things.
So many different cancers.
So many different cancers. So many different stages of cancer. So many different forms of cancer, even within the breast.
So which ones have you heard that they actually cured and nobody won't catch it no more?
I don't know.
Maybe it can't stop from being caught. But can it be like a cold? If somebody catches you, get rid of it immediately?
No, not that I know of. Not that I'm aware of. But what I will tell you, ladies, is it's very important to self-check. You need to check yourselves, like, right after and right before your cycle. Just, like, put your arm up and, like, go around your breast, like, in a circle, and see if you feel for any lumps. Right. The next thing is you need to definitely make sure you have your mammogram done. It's extremely important to have a mammogram done. I actually got my first mammogram done at 20 because I found a lump and I had to have it removed. So it's very important. Typically they tell you 40, and I get that, but after I found the first lump, I had to have one. I had to actually start having mammograms. So it's very important, guys. Please get yourself checked. Can actually, early detection can honestly save your life, because it is a cancer that really can go, what's the word? I'm sorry. It can really metabolize very fast. So you want to go ahead and get it checked and make sure that you don't have it, and if you do and you're in the early stages, then they can possibly catch it and remove it. So definitely have yourself checked.
Make sure that you fellas check yourselves as well, man. There's the prostate cancer for the men.
Yes.
You got to be a certain age, though, I think, for that. But it's also, on your testicles when you're taking a shower, always rub for a knot and make sure you don't have a knot on your testicles. If so, go to the doctor immediately. You got to look at our superhero, the Black Panther guy. He was young from what he died from, and they don't know why he got it so young. So y'all gotta stay abreast to that stuff. So I try to stay abreast as much as I can as well. So
colon cancer is serious.
Yeah, colon cancer is very serious.
Yeah.
So you make sure y'all check that. And what else?
Just stay healthy, guys. Eat well, make sure you're hydrating, getting plenty of water, rest, all the good stuff. But one thing about us, especially in our community as African Americans, is we don't tend to go to the doctor and have our checkups annually like we should. So I would encourage you, even though this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I would encourage you all, males and females, to go to the doctor and make sure you're having your annual checkup, as well as making sure your kids have theirs too.
Yep, 6-month annual, man. That's the best thing, the best way to go, man. But us men, man, we scared to go to the hospital. We don't like to hear bad news. We'll fight it out. For real. We'll fight it out. So, I'm one of the guys who had to learn that in my early ages, stages of my age growing up. I had to figure that out. Can't play with that. Can't play with you. I don't got time to be laying down in the house sick. For real. So, I make moves. So being that I make moves, I know for a fact I have to make sure I'm on top of my game. I ain't got time to be in nobody's bed sick, hurting, and all that. One of my good friends, his name is E. They call him E the Great in New York and Harlem. He's going through it right now. He is in there for cancer. I want to start a GoFundMe page for him. We're gonna set that up, and he sent me some pictures. It's kind of crazy, horrific. I don't even know if I want to show it now. I might show it later. But he's laid up now. He was a healthy guy. He used to knock anybody out, knock a horse out. And he ain't even that big. But he's known for that in Harlem. Known for that. Energy crazy, track star, basketball star, can dunk on your head, all of that. Now he's sitting in a hospital bed getting chemo. And he said his wife had to carry him down the steps just last week. That's how serious this is. This is a guy that we looked at as he'll never be ever sick. So it's crazy and it's scary actually looking at that, and it make you look at yourself in the mirror. You better be on point. You better be ready for what's gonna happen to you if you don't take care of what you're supposed to. So be your worst critic to yourself. Look in the mirror and think about that, man. But like I said, us men, we don't like to. I say us. I put myself in the category. You know what I'm saying? But I made sure I overcame that because it's very important. We got families to live for. Your mom, your kids, your dad, whoever, man. You're in the casket, that'll tear them up. So you ain't just tearing yourself up. You're tearing up your family as well. So we getting ready to roll out. I love I love the comments and everybody looking out and showing us some love.
Definitely. And your DMs, keep them coming, guys.
Yes.
Emails, whatever.
Yes.
And make sure you vote November the 3rd, 27 days.
And if you missed this episode,
please vote.
Make sure next year you vote. Make sure you vote, man. We gotta make things happen, We gotta get our country right. Get our country right.
Definitely.
We out.
Peace.